time. Watch out here.
Hey there, sports fan. Pro wrestling is difficult.
What power by the Z-Man? Ah!
Imagine going on TV to perform a play live with no rehearsal, and yeah, also CTE is just kind of probably going to happen.
Get a chair. What?
Matches can fall apart easily.
This thing came apart.
And while that's stressful, boy, does it keep us in business. For the NWA in the late 1980s, we have Ron Simmons and Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert against household favorites Mike Justice and Big Bear Collie, which is not an aggressive breed of dog, it's how they're raised. We start off with Ron and Mike, who are more than capable and actually look like professional athletes. Boring. But then, a glimmer of hope. Big Bear Collie takes the tag and hops in to show Ron Simmons how much he might throw up. Ron Simmons completes an unprecedented maneuver by just declining Bear's lockup and just slamming him instead.
Before it's all said and done.
And you can tell it hurt because he presses the back of his hand onto his lower back to highlight the affected area. Gilbert comes in and Big Bear gets his chance, and he shoots his national TV shot by pounding Eddie Gilbert's arm 14 times.
Stop! He's already dead.
Big Bear is clearly out of ideas, so Eddie Gilbert jumpstarts things by punching him in the face. So Bear goes back to Old Faithful and pounds his arm some more. But after 19 arm attacks, Big Bear has officially flown too close to the sun.
Everybody else knows exactly how seriously injured Eddie Gilbert's arm is.
That flurry of offense on Gilbert's extremity has left Bear extremely out of breath. Simmons doesn't give him a break though. Shoots Big Bear off the ropes, making him actually run. But we all have our limits. And unfortunately for Big Bear, Ron Simmons does not have any sympathy. Off the ropes again, Simmons drops down. Collie stumbles over top of him like he's walking to the bathroom in the dark and just knows that damn cat's laying in the hallway.
Don't be tripping.
Collie stops at the ropes, then realizes his error and restarts his momentum at breakneck speeds, and then just stops again, completely out of gas.
Collie over the top, hits the ropes again.
So Ron tags Eddie Gilbert, who does have a solution. Shoot him off the ropes again. This has been like a 2-minute match, and Big Bear has had to run the ropes like upwards of 4 times. This is like when people have to jiggle over the finish line of a marathon because like their whole body is spasming and falling apart.
Oh, Alfredo sauce.
Just nails him with a shoulder that time. Watch out here.
Falls into the warm embrace of Hot Stuff Eddie Gilbert, then tries some kind of jump for some reason, but ultimately gives up and just collapses down onto the floor.
I can't finish.
I'm sure this will just be fine. Quick punch to the jaw from Simmons.
They must keep his 40 time on a calendar.
Send him off the ropes again. Big Bear rockets toward the cables with all the vigor of someone shuffling to their own grave.
For the ride one more time. For the ride one more.
So now he's fully stopped again.
I never puked my heart out.
Completely out of other options, Gilbert.
Sends him outside. That's where he belongs.
And if you've watched this show before, sports fan, you know the law. You know the rule. If an enhancement talent makes a mistake, and sometimes even if they don't make a mistake, the star of the match has the legal responsibility, nay, the obligation to attempt to paralyze them on television. Exercising his constitutional rights, Eddie Gilbert decides to teach the young man a lesson on the actual concrete. But Big Bear is so gassed, makes the only judgment call that he can and just drives his own head into the actual concrete.
Handle him right here. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Watch out. Big Bear Carly may be out cold right now.
As his customary, Hot Stuff rests his dong on BBC's cheek for the merciful 1, 2, 3, and decides to make sure the CTE sticks this time and gives our hero one for the road. All kidding aside, sports fan, and you know we like to have a lot of fun here. If you do remember one thing about this video, about this match, I want it to be that
He just dropped Bear Collie right on the concrete on his head.